Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for some more Lichdom Battlemage. When we last left off, I was fighting demons and going back through, the Wavestone portal thingy in order to try and go back and farm for some more crafting materials. And now I've fought back through those last two boss fights in order to get to that weird room with a Stargate in it and to progress into the area where Count Shax was last seen escaping to. And now we've loaded into this random mysterious ice cave, and I'm hoping that it doesn't immediately murder our faces, because some of the boss fights that we've been encountering lately have been ridiculous. This game really ramps stuff up at random and just decides, you know what would make things more challenging? If everything can one-shot you. Which sounds like the mindset of game makers from the 80s, not from now. So we're gonna see where this goes. Yeah, so we jumped down that murder hole, and I guess we're hopefully pretty close to killing Count Shax and finding out where all of this crazy necromancy business is coming from.
These caves are thick with undead, and Shax fled right through them.
So this is where he keeps the rest of his army, huh?
Right, but something's off. I heard fighting up ahead.
Can you take a look? I wasn't expecting help, but I sure as hell won't turn it down.
Look, our friends are finally making up, and they're totally on board. Whoa, that's lava. They're totally on board with helping one another now. Isn't that just the most adorable? But yeah, so if you use these portals to teleport around, and for whatever reason you can't teleport back to them, you have to redo things like boss fights, which I guess means you could infinitely, like, farm one or more of the boss fights, but that's really dumb, if you ask me. So yeah, we guess we just go through this magic murder ice cavern and hope for the best. Alright, let's make a couple of our own zombies. Getting a little bit of lag here in this mix and match, but that's fine. I've just got to make sure I've got my necromantic taint on everybody, and then I can start nailing them. Now, the trouble with this build that we're doing of necromancy all up and down is the fact that the various critters, and I gotta turn my volume down in a sec, that's pouring into my ear hole. The trouble with what we're doing right now is the fact that nothing seems to give a shit about any of these zombies that we're spawning. Like, they don't really tank for us, they're just kind of there, helping us to kill things, which, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I have zombies that make my life easier. But I would really like it if they, I don't know, tanked for me or something. So I'm just gonna kill this Banshee creature, PDQ, because the Banshees spawn yet more zombies, and God knows I love more undead skeletal monsters coming after my nips. But yeah, so I'm just increasingly disappointed by every aspect of this game, I'll be honest with you guys and gals at home. It's just been like, you know, some of these powers don't seem as cool. The interface for crafting your spells is really not intuitive at all. Like, not even kind of. And I think I screwed up, if I go into my inventory right now, actually. In the custom sort of crafting menu, I upgraded my fire to give me this, like, fire tornado. And I haven't the slightest idea, how you spawn that. And I think I might have screwed it up that I might require the use of ice powers in order to use that really sweet fire tornado, and I don't use ice, so I think I screwed the pooch on that one. It also didn't really tell me how you activate any of that, and there was never a really good blurb about crafting spells in this game at all. Like, not even kinda. Oh, this place is looking very morbid. Lots of altar pieces covered in skulls. This is not a people skull, by the way. This is some other kind of skull. Oh, we do have friendship. Although, I'm not getting, like, now that I've turned my sound down, I'm not getting, like, half of my sounds, which is odd, but that's fine. I won't knock it, I suppose. I'll just make sure I keep a healthy supply of zombies on hand. I mean, we do loads of damage, so I ain't too worried, that is for sure. How do I get up there to get that thing? I want it, but I can't. I don't have the ability to jump. So that sucks a little bit. Oh, and we gotta fight some magical skeletrons. That is actually kind of new, that we're starting to get the magical variety of skeletons. Alright, well, just more archers is pretty much the easiest thing we could possibly fight in here. So what do we know about what's going on here? Well, at some point in the ancient history of this planet, the sun, or not the sun, the moon shattered, and this area of the world got all froze over and extra crispy-like. And that, I feel like, has something to do with that Malthus gentleman, who is probably Roth's ancient nemesis from 1,000 bajillion years ago. And, yeah, we're just kind of caught up in the middle of it. What a bunch of D-bag mages, right? Can I get a heck yeah, they're a bunch of D-bags? See, I feel like mages in this world are kind of like Jedi in the Star Wars universe. Everything bad that has ever happened in the Star Wars universe has been centered around Jedi and Sith being buttholes to each other. So clearly the only option is to hunt them all down and murder anyone who shows even the slightest inkling of force power. I mean, it just makes the most sense at the end of the day. It's like, if you guys have ever... What was the name of that guy? Oedipus? You guys remember the Oedipus story with that guy that fucked his mom after killing his original dad because he didn't know he was their son? If you go back into the Oedipus story and you kill the soothsayer that told him all this crap, if you bashed her head in with a rock, nothing bad would have happened.
Little vermin, aren't you? Well, my resources are far from exhausted.
Oh, come on, Chaxy boy. There's no reason to be like this. All I want to do is put a rock into your skull. But whatevs. I'm just gonna start murdering folks. Oh, come on. Everyone can stop getting in my way now. Alright? You feel me? You feel me, folks? Folks at home? Zombies at home? Zombocoms? Well, I'm just gonna keep making zombies. I mean, that plan has worked so far, so I think I'll keep that going. Alright, now I have... Why can't I just, like, keep whatever monster I turn into a zombie as a proper zombie? Like, that would make the most sense to me, honestly. But it's fine. I mean, we got zombies that work for us, so why the floop not, right? Alright, I'll just keep auto-critting people. Wow, these zombies are getting far more durable than I'm accustomed to. Like, look at this guy. He's taking like 5 turbo crit shot. And there we go. Finally, a corpse. A corpse worth voting for. Alright, well, let's just, we'll make all these guys into zombies. That way I won't have to worry about anything fancy going on. And I don't think I have a limit of any of these zombies that I can have active during a fight either. I think as many as you can generate is as many as you can have. Alright. Oh, I got Eternal Nova. That sounds mildly useful. Is there any other secrets hidden around here? It's been a very long time since we found a diary page, too. So, I'm supposed to be chasing Shax into a place called the Abyss, Is this the abyss? I feel like this might be. This feels abyssal. A little bit. Not a lot. I mean, it's got lava in a place that's supposed to be froze over, but I'm sure it's fine.
It's like this everywhere, my lord. The undead fill the glacier.
Such an ancient fury. And with the power of the relic, it will be my hand on the leash.
Can it be done, Preceptor?
Of course, you idiot! I will become the first and greatest of my lords.
Is Malthus even still alive? Are they praying to a corpse or something? This all seems very odd to me. But I'm sure none of this is going to be a problem. I'm sure I won't regret any of these decisions instantaneously, not at all. Well, where am I supposed to go now? Down here? Oh, there's a side path I didn't see. I mean, I'm still waiting for this game to present me with a puzzle or something.
Someone's butchered the Colton here. Don't know who did it, but I approve.
As long as they're dead. Wait, is that an Etheria orb up there?
Yeah, this one's still full. Look out for stashes like this all over.
Yeah, thanks, Dingle. You don't want to push that shit down where I can get to it? Stupid a-hole. I like how my a-hole assistant is really just, like, telling me what's ahead, and it really isn't all that important for me to know that, because he hasn't, like, warned me of an ambush I could prevent, or a trap I could avoid. He's just like, yeah, there's more stuff up ahead. I'm like, thanks, buddy boy. Welcome to the whole frickin' game so far. Well, that was short-lived. Is that all you got, Mage Boy? Is just you? Just you, Mr. Crispy Pants? Fine, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I don't really know too many factoids about, like, frozen places like this that I could talk about right now. I mean, I've watched a lot of shows, like, the dumb mountain climbers that have died. Like, they went to, I think it was... No, it's not the Matterhorn. But there's a documentary out there on Netflix about a bunch of skiing mountain climbers that went to a mountain in Canada, and then half of them died. And the reason half of them died was because they didn't take any precautions to be safe. They were just stupid. That's really about it. I mean, usually those accidents on places other than Everest are usually pretty avoidable if you're not a derp and a half. But go figure, right? So basically what happened was the guy that lived, like right off the bat, was just like, I didn't trust these guys to have my back, so I turned back. And then lo and behold, all the things he said would happen because they're being stupid did in fact happen. Can I... That looks like a jumping thing that I could do, but I don't... Jumping is very much not a thing in this game. So if that is a jumping puzzle, like, don't put those in a game without a jump button.
I was just slaughtering hordes of undead all by myself.
You're doing fine. Hell, you want to know something else you did right?
Talk to me.
When you purified that reliquary, you broke Shax's control over a lot of the undead. So enjoy the show. I'm gonna find some more information on this master Shax talked about.
Oh, so when we fucked up that demon, we restored that reliquary, and now Shax can't control the corpsey people. And they're mad. Is that a... Do you see that back there? That looks like a green globe or something. You see that? Way over there in the distance? Looks like a green globe of, well, no, maybe that's just a cave. Well, either way, that looks like a friendship place, and I'm probably gonna cut it out here. So, thanks for joining me, everybody. I've been your host, Larry, the delectable Chupacabra man. More Lichdom Battlemage and weird talky things coming next time. So until then, toodles. Also, as a mage, I have still not put on a coat. So there's that. Bye, everyone.